And bam! Hello everyone, ToyBox here, and I could not be more pumped about this project. Plus, for everybody that knows me, will be just as happy as I am, since it's finally gonna get me to shut up about adding a yoke on Lucy. Bye baby, bye-bye. Anyways, apparently my timing could not be better, since this is a newly released version made by hansshow. It's Model S and X inspired with a color combination that makes perfect sense to me. So let's open this thing up, install it, test things out, and see how we like it. I'm sorry, I'll miss you. Alright, let's open up this box here. And the first thing we see is this QR code with instructions. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need those later on. But anyways, let's take off this foam. And we see the yoke covered in a protective bag. Very nicely done. Let's set this aside for right now. Focus on the smaller bag here. Inside we have a control module for the scroll wheels, plus this key that will help us press the springs and release the airbag. I'll be making a mention of what other tools are needed in order to get the job done. But for now, let's finally take a look at the yoke. And oh wow. Wow. Let's pull this off here. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Set this down for a sec. We are definitely going to remove this tape at the very end of the project. We'll also have to switch the airbag into this cover apparently. Let's grab the wheel. This looks great. Feels so nice. Here's all the plugs. The control modules for the scroll wheel, the airbag springs, scroll buttons feel great. This looks amazing. The stitching is perfect. Now I truly can't wait to install this. This is awesome. hansshow, you did good. Just wanted to give you a closer look at some of the details because everything looks flawless. From the metal brackets on the side to the way the leather is wrapped. I seriously couldn't be happier. Back inside the car, and I wanted to show you a quick comparison of the two wheels next to each other. The yoke is definitely bigger on the side, but this whole top area is gonna make things feel way more open. This is gonna be pretty cool. First thing you're gonna want to get acquainted with are locating these two holes alongside the steering wheel. Then, before we remove the airbag, just to be safe, we will be turning the car off. For that, tap the car icon, find safety, scroll all the way down, and press power off. Then press it a second time to confirm powering off. Now we take our key, plus a separate flathead that I grabbed. We are going to be sliding them into the holes I showed you, which will release the bag. This is my first time ever doing this, so hopefully this thing won't go off in my face. So, let's do this. And just kidding, it actually popped out super easy. So, just slide the tool in, you'll feel a little bit of tension, push, bam. That's one. Now for the other side, same process, and there we go, success. Now we can move this down, Do be careful since the airbag is still connected. So we have to unclip this part. To remove the airbag, I grabbed a pair of pliers so you can pinch these two tabs, bloop, 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 and then pull it out. The scariest part of all this is officially over. The airbag looks pretty cool. The next step is removing this burgundy clip, which is the same process as the yellow one. Take the pliers, pinch the ends, wiggle it a little bit, and it'll come right out. Now, we get to this troublemaker, which apparently is a super tight, hard bolt to take off. To remove the bolt, you'll need a 10mm hex bit socket. Since this is supposed to be a really tough bolt, you'll need a really strong wrench and tons of power that apparently I don't have right now. Project canceled. I'll see you all next week. Okay, bye. Take 2. Maximum effort. Here we go. And here we go. I'm not done yet. Okay. ToyBox is getting serious now. Legs are coming in. We ain't playing around, Bolt. Okay. And victory! We did it! That wasn't hard at all. Whew. Okay, let's loosen the wheel up a little bit by giving it a couple bops here and there. And sorry. I'll focus. Yeah. I almost split my pants for this guy, but we did it. Woo, look at that. What a beauty. Okay, for the less fun stuff, we will be switching the airbag onto this cover. Now, in order to do that, we're gonna have to take the clips all along the side in order to remove the airbag itself. It's a bummer of a job. You'll just have to have some patience and a flathead screwdriver. Here's a look at the airbag just waiting to do its thing. Hopefully, none of us ever have to experience it live. New cover installed. It's super easy. Everything just clicks into place and on to the next step. Bummer part number 2. Now we have to remove this bracket right here. For that, you'll need a Torx 25 bit. There's 4 screws that are gonna need to be taken off. An easy way to remove the bracket and to get to the screws is flipping the wheel over and start unclipping these little guys right here. Be gentle with these. Unclip them. Once that's done, push down and everything will release. That's it. Now we will need a Torx 10 bit so we can take off these 2 screws and remove the control module. Once that's off, you open it up, remove the chip from the inside, and place it into the cartridge that was given by hansshow. After that's finished, we grab the yoke, get the new control module and connect it to this blue plug right here. Then we have to tuck everything inside this piece. Here's a look at the control module tucked in with the cables above it, and now we are officially ready for the final installation. I hadn't seen a Model 3 without a steering wheel before, so in case you haven't, this is what it looks like. Pretty weird looking. After turning the car off again, ta-da! It's the moment of truth. The nice thing about this is that there's grooves inside here and matching inside here, so there's really only one proper way of installing the wheel. Just try to find the center, have them click in, wiggle it, shimmy it in some, you'll see these two pieces come back in. Now we're good to reinstall the bolt. When installed properly, you'll notice how flush everything is. Once everything is nice and tight, we can start plugging in the scroll wheel controls. It's time to reinstall the bolt. Most can be done by hand, then back to tightening it with as much leverage as you can. Don't be shy about using strength. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. The final step, reinstalling the airbag. We take the yellow plug, gets clipped back in. Then we take the airbag, line up the holes, and that just scared the absolute shiitake mushrooms out of me. Now that we have everything done, it's time to turn the car back on. And if the scroll wheels work, we are officially done with this project and ready to take off the tape. So let's activate the car. Let's play with the left scroll wheel, and if we see the volume change, we are good to go. Let's go. Okay, other scroll wheel. Yeah, we are good to go. So let's remove this tape. And voila. Wow, this is awesome. It's absolutely amazing. Wow. I'm going to test this out a little bit, see how I like it, and then give you some proper feedback. It looks incredible. Okay, what I've learned, there are a couple of things that require some getting used to. This has always been my normal driving position, so no change for me there at all. This is actually pretty comfortable, and keeping your hands here is just as nice. Switching to this is awesome. It makes you feel like you're piloting a spaceship or something. Plus, the added visibility here is pretty drastic. All of that is great. Where it does require some getting used to is when you're making turns. Since there's nothing to grab up top, what I've been doing is using the palm from down here and making the turns all the way around, which does require a little getting used to, but it's not too complicated. For the look, it looks stunning. It makes the car feel even more futuristic than what it already did. I absolutely love it. hansshow did an incredible job with this one. The leather is wrapped perfectly. Everything was absolutely flawless for me. I ended up reaching out to them to see if they had some sort of discount code that I could share with all of you, and they were nice enough to give me one, so you'll see that in the description down below. Good stuff, hansshow. Thank you. I'm super happy, and now looking at potentially doing some sort of heads-up display project here in the future. That's all I got for this one. Thank you all for being around. I really hope you liked the video. Any questions, just leave them in the comment section down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.